And we are watching the whole intro to Resident Evil. There's a lot of good stuff on the PlayStation 2. I think for horror games, though, no, PlayStation 1 was like where it was at. A lot of weird experiments, a lot of Resident Evil clones. A lot of weird experimental Resident Evil clones. And I guess original release. Now, Chris is canon. Jill is kind of easy mode. But also, Chris is a boring blob, and Jill is a girl. But also, Chris has a bad voice actor. Jill has a painfully bad voice actress. So, preferences? I mean, there's also the fact that Jill has Barry and Barry's wonderful dialogue, which makes for a more entertaining experience, probably. But yeah, I will do either one as soon as somebody tells me where to stop. Okay?
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission.
You haven't found it?
No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
Sorry for the stutter.
Hey! Come here!
That sound gets me every time.
Joseph!
No! Don't go!
Her expression ever.
Jill, run for that house!
Chris Redfield. Jill
That intro is such a treat. It really is.
What is this?
Wow. What a mansion.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it. Don't open that door.
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert.
A dining room.
That's a UI right there. That's a control scheme. So, okay, the first thing to be said about this game
What is this?
is everybody,
What is it?
Blood.
um,
Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
okay, where was I? So, like, people complain about the controls in this game being tank controls because you turn left and right, and you walk forward and you walk backward, like a tank, but also like everything. I do find it weird if you're standing in one spot and you turn and you do this little number. But I do like, especially with the fact that the camera angle is changing constantly, just like hold the direction, keep running, and I really like being able to just kind of like buzz the edge of a table like this and searching it all. And I also like the little zombie slalom you could do. This, though, yeah, this is weird. But even then, they stopped doing that in the later games. Like, even 3, I think, was not so much on that one. And then, 4 has the same controls, but, like, it's a over-the-shoulder camera, so they feel more natural. And, yeah, the 180 is very nice. I do like a 180 in my Resident Evil. And now I'm going to hit select constantly, because I've been playing too much Silent Hill. Also, I love that the first game has this whole 3D object examination thing, which isn't used for much, but it's still nice. You can just do all your stuff. Zoom in, zoom out, spin it all around. Combat knife. It's garbage. Never use it. Exactly. Anyway. One thing I like about the GameCube remake is this zombie right here still looks exactly like this in the GameCube remake. None of the rest do, but like that's so iconic they couldn't change it, and it was, you know, flashback to and 2. So they just left it like that. Yeah, you know, I've never played Onimusha past the first
Barry?
like minute. I actually forgot it existed until you brought it up just
What
now.
is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this. What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
But yeah. I keep getting just entranced by the dialogue.
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
Okay. Well, just a hunch, but I'm guessing he went in here, and then over back here, and there's a secret passageway under the stairway that leads into a giant science lab. Just a thought, though.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall.
Yeah.
This time, I'll be there.
So, one last treat to share before I actually start properly playing. This scene. I love how the door just clips through the dog's head. And one of my favorite little changes in the GameCube remake is if you do that in the GameCube remake, the dog actually gets in, and then you have a dog running around the main hallway, and it's a big pain. But everybody does it because everybody remembers how good that cutscene is in its special way. But anyway, yeah, the big difference between like Jill and Chris is Jill has Barry hanging out to give all this very here's what you should do sort of advice, and also like help you out a couple places, and then gets to skip one puzzle by actually knowing how to play the piano for herself. And Chris is just like on his own the whole time and has somebody has to rescue halfway through the game. Nothing to bother? What? But yeah, I've got 3 versions of this game bouncing around my head at this point. I've got this one here, which is not technically the original release. This is the special DualShock edition, which, if this was registering my joystick, would let me move with that slightly, but I wouldn't use it anyway. There's the GameCube remake, which is a transformative experience. Like, it's roughly the same plot, it's the same location basically, but they change enough that it really... Love those kicks. Feels like a different experience, and I enjoy having both available to me. I really should have said no. Yeah. Is there anything else back there? Should I take actual damage in a Resident Evil game just for an ink ribbon that I'm not going to use? Oh hey, there's a thing in there. If only I was able to awkwardly push stuff around. But, yeah, so this version I've played through, at least twice. I know I played as each character. And I think I played on hard difficulty, and I played in arrange mode. So I might have been through this like 6 times. The GameCube remake I've been through at least a dozen, because there's so many extra modes, and I was playing through all of them with both characters, and all that. But then the third version of this is in my head is I recreated this mansion in both The Sims 1 and 2 as painstakingly as I could. And the first time I did it, I based it on this version of the game. Second time I did it, based it on the other one. Hello, doggy. What button is it? Okay. Okay. Now without the sucking. And I will skip some cutscenes. But, yeah, well, let me, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was so used to playing Silent Hill, I was like hitting everything but the right trigger for the, or rather, hitting the right trigger, I wasn't hitting the right bumper, which is what it actually is, for some reason. You darn well better let me skip this. Okay. Yes. Good. Yeah, so The Sims 1, I based it on
Wow.
this one, and then
What a mansion.
Sims 2 based it on the remake. So both of these layouts I am like way too familiar with,
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
at least as far as the floor plan. The puzzles are going to throw me
Stop
off
it.
because
Don't
I'm
open
way
that
more used to
door.
the remake puzzles.
But Chris is...
What is it?
And I do apologize for my like sloppy death there.
Chris.
You're going to have to
Chill.
listen to Master of Unlocking
Can
again.
you go?
And
I'm
Chris's
going
blood.
with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert.
So what's interesting is when you play as Chris, Barry goes missing at the start, and then you have Jill kind of
Dining room.
wander off to explore a different floor, and Wesker's kind of like meeting up with you now and then to talk. And then if you play as Jill, Chris is just totally AWOL,
What is
and
this?
you have Wesker showing up
What
right
is
there,
it?
and then kind of
Blood. Jill.
leaving.
See if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
And it's the sort of thing where if they had Jill just like totally disappear, like they have Chris totally disappear, I could see people playing it for the first time, the side branches, thinking like Wesker turns out to be a villain when you're playing as Chris, and Barry does when you're playing as Jill. But they split it wrong, so it's like. Okay, properly backing away, open the door. There we go. Like, you might think Barry is,
Barry?
suspicious too if you're playing the Chris path, and he's like, we don't know where Barry is. But, like, when you're playing the Jill path, like, well, it's not going to be that Chris is the villain, so.
Let me take care of this.
Also, I'm sorry, Barry, you're using a Magnum. That should have only taken one shot no matter where you hit it.
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
So, back out here. You can over that clock. Yeah, the other thing we did the whole thing in The Sims is in the first one, you couldn't work on a property if nobody was living in it.
Help me look
So I
for
made
Jill,
this family
and don't
of,
leave us all for the time being.
Chris, Jill, Barry, Wesker, a zombie, and then some open slots for the people that I would move in to fill out the graveyard. But I had them just, like, actually living in the house the
Find
entire time
anything,
as I'm
Jill?
building it, and it's
Nothing.
kind of huge and took up, like,
What is this all about? I
the
can't
entirety of the
figure
biggest
it out
lot.
at all.
Beats me too.
So for the longest time,
Now
everyone
it's
was, like,
Wesker's
camped
time
out
to
in the main
disappear.
hall here.
I don't know what's going on.
Just,
Well,
there's just, like, a
it can't
kitchen
be
stood up
helped.
against that staircase,
Let's
and
search for him separately. I'll check
some
the
beds
dining
just in the
room again.
corners.
Okay.
And then when I had it finally built up
Opposite
to the
side.
point where I could actually put
This
the
mansion
actual
is
bedrooms in,
gigantic.
I had them sleeping in the actual
We could
bedrooms.
get into trouble
The
if we get
problem
lost.
is,
We should start from the first floor.
yeah,
okay?
there aren't
And
all that many
Jill,
bathrooms
here's
or
lock.
bedrooms in the main.
It might be handy if
mansion
you,
itself.
the master of unlocking,
So,
take it with
like, I think it was Barry and Wesker who wound up a couple
Thanks.
without my
Maybe
intention.
I'll
It just
need it.
it just happens sometimes in The Sims. We're living out in the back lot building, and every time they had to get up to go to work, they had to, like,
you. Listen,
get out of
if
there,
something
go through this little
happens,
forest path,
let's
swim
meet up
across
in
the
this hall.
swimming pool, through the graveyard. And it was like this 3-hour
This time
journey
I'll be
just to
there.
get to the dining room to eat breakfast. So, okay, here is some I'm talking too much to play the game right insurance. I will actually use this ink ribbon. And save it here. Which really hurts my pride because, like, I used to play the Resident Evil games. Like, I would get S ranks, I would go for speedrun times, I would never save it, I would never use the first aid spray. But that sort of muscle memory is not there anymore. A carving of an armor. Also, when this first came out, the whole ink ribbon system, like, really blew some minds. It's like, wait, there's a consumable item you use to save it. And when I've saved it, I've saved the fact that I've used one of them. So I can't even save it before I use this rare consumable. And it's just very panic-inducing for a certain kind of person. But here's the thing. Every time you find a save point, there's 2 ink ribbons there. You can always save it when you first find one. And you can also get a second save out of it before you find your next save point. So it's honestly very generous. You know, another thing I meant to mention is in Resident Evil 1, Jill, of course, is what's the? Oh, I'm just gonna start. Jill is, of course, the master of unlocking and has her freebie lockpick. And Chris is equipped with a lighter instead, which is useful for a couple of things. And then also Jill has these 2 extra inventory slots. And then in Resident Evil 2, Leon has the smaller inventory and a lighter, and Claire has a lockpick and bigger inventory. So in the world of Resident Evil, that is the difference between men and women. It has nothing to do with chromosomes. It has nothing to do with, you know, the shape of your body. It's men have lighters, women have lockpicks. And now you know. I love some of these labels. And I think non-binary people have cameras. And I think I'm not even making that up. Like, there was this random announcement that Ada is, like, non-binary in the new game or something like that. Anyway. Hey, it helps if I actually equip my gun, doesn't it? Okay. See, yeah, just die again. So this is going to go so bad. Playing through all of Silent Hill, I'm hitting R2 and square to attack. Now I'm hitting R1 and X to attack. But I saved it that time, so it's fine. And that's where the term comes from. So once again, go in here. Gonna get that map. Gonna quit my freaking gun this time. Gonna awkwardly position the staircase. I should remember to look at that map. So over here we got big long hallway. Over there we have a less long hallway. So let's check out that side. Also, I do appreciate that there at least are bathrooms in Resident Evil. Like, it's a thing that so many video games just, like, are embarrassed that they exist and leave them out all the time. That's a way of putting it, sure. Like, usually when somebody says, I'm just a shadow of my former self, it's like, you know, I'm not working that job anymore, I got a drinking problem, I'm very jaded and scared. His head's off. So let's see, what can I remember about this map? I remember there being a door where I'm standing that doesn't exist, so that's not a good sign. I've got this hallway here, which is very, very, very tiny. Off of which we have that main hall there, and a couple dead-end rooms down here. So let's check those out first. That's locked on the inside. Piano bar. So the other thing of this game is like the big reveal that I'm sure is not a surprise to anyone because it is the year 2020 and like everyone kind of knows the plot of Resident Evil. We got this big spooky mansion and we got zombies, so like you might think it's some kind of like supernatural horror thing, but it turns out no, there's just a bunch of scientists making zombies in a lab. Turns out. And knowing that, like, Umbrella knows how to treat its employees. Like, imagine you come into work, right? And they're like, okay, we're going to put you on this remote assignment out in the woods, but we got this mansion for you to stay in. We've got a full bar. We got a bunch of classy art on the walls. You play the piano? We got a piano. That's probably true. The other thing is, sure. Oh, now I'm locked in here. Help, 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 let me out, let me out. If only I had something else to put in here. But, yeah, as an example of how it is easier playing Jill than Chris, you'll notice I used the lockpick to get in here. Any door that uses the lockpick, if you're playing as Chris, you have to find a small key in, like, a dresser somewhere that breaks after one use. The piano itself, I just walked over and played the piano. Chris doesn't know how to play the piano, so he has to go find Rebecca, who also does. Because that's another difference between men and women. Women play piano. And it's a whole side questy thing. Just to get that. Checking the course now. Go out here. And plunk right in. And I have now properly switched the numbers. That puzzle is also different in the remake, which is why I was actually really surprised to find that there. And, ooh, I got the mansion key. It's the key to everything in the mansion? Let's take a look. On closer inspection, this is actually the shield key. The mansion key would have a picture of a big mansion on it, you see. totally different situation. Can I actually see that properly from any angle? Sure can't. So yeah, I think sword, shield, armor. That might be it? I know 2 early on uses like hard suits instead. Okay, I'm in trouble. Right. Do that and then start shooting. Okay. Okay, and that is locked inside, so that's the West Wing as checked. It's going to be checked for now. Barry suggests just stand down here, but you know what? Screw Barry. I'm gonna go upstairs. I don't like that big long hall in the East Wing. Stairs are a type of door. And that's how they disguised load times in the old days. See that zombie? That's the most harmless zombie in the world right there. He's kind of... This one's not. Okay. So now I got those two together. They can just kind of... Let's split up. Come on, go for a walk together. Yeah. I might have to go back and finish the one off at some point, because having them split up with Ashley is really annoying. But big part of this game is realizing which of the zombies that aren't really going to actually be an issue, and I can just kind of, you know, leave them alone and go do my thing. Because there isn't that much ammo in the game. And there's also, you know, like, if you spend the extra couple shots to make sure they stay down, they don't get their HP back. I think they do if you just kind of let them stand back up like that one did. But yeah, not only is just having the one zombie there. I used to be there being one zombie there which has super speed and is covered in grenades. Because some of the remix modes in the GameCube version throw that in. And it's very fun. Because if you shoot it once accidentally because you forgot that was that zombie, then the entire mansion explodes. And also it makes these nice jingly jangly noises. Anyway, my real objective at the moment is to find the first actual proper save room in the game. Because you can't drop all your stuff in a magic treasure chest in the front hall. And why did my memory say there was a door up here? Besides the fact that I played way too much of the remake. as I was saying, you're the safest zombie in the world. You are not. Now you are, because now you're dead for real. And I do like the fake-out mechanic, where sometimes they are actually dead, sometimes they're just laying there waiting to grab your leg. The actual proper tell, there's two of them. Well, there's three of them, really. If they're not dead, they still have a hitbox. But, you know, if you're checking for that, you got other problems. Will this be a high-traffic area? Yeah, this will be a high-traffic area, yeah. Yeah, so that one's not dead. Now he is. So see. Okay. That frees up some space. Yeah, so there's having a hitbox still. I love their whoa. The remake had the ninja zombies, which is a really fascinating one where there's this whole mechanic where if you don't take their head off or set them on fire, past a certain point in the game, they start getting back up as, like, level 2 zombies called Crimson Heads, where they're faster and they got sharp claws. And it's strongly implied there, and even more so in the Outbreak games, that it's like, this is the step on the way from being a zombie to being a licker. Which I like as an explanation for why lickers are a thing in later games. And I also like the concept that, like, if you don't get a lucky headshot or waste a grenade or the Magnum to guarantee it or shotgun, you have to, like, find a canister of gasoline and douse them in it so that they stay dead. Or just deal with the fact that that one's going to get up. Or not drop it in the first place so there's no chance of it being an issue. Some deep mechanics there. Does that get marked on the map properly? Not in the first one. Okay. So we got a helmet door up here. Not even gonna try to brute force it, huh? That's fine. Yeah, the GameCube remake of Resident Evil 1 is fantastic. And I'm pretty sure the PC port is also fine. Yeah, you, my friend, are also a critical path zombie. One too many shots. Thankfully he stayed down. You are not? Where's the hitbox on that door? There it goes. This better not be the save room. Okay. That was a tactical error on my part then. I thought there's actually creepy music in here in this one. There's free ammo in there already, that's nice. Take some of that. This can go in here for now. I am going to swallow my pride and use this first aid spray. Also, enjoy your forever home combat knife. And for that matter, this one equipment, because there's going to be more right there. I believe. Oh. Or not. Okay. Unless there's one, like, right there on the bed. Which totally is. So, back up to 2 if I had already saved it twice in the first room. It's not actually a big deal. This guy is, though, because this is where I'm going to be coming to save it a lot and get all my stuff, so I do have to... put all the other down. Stand down? Nope. So yeah, there's the having hitbox, then there's that blood pooling under them if you can see it. And the hardest one to see of all, if they're still up, their head will still follow you around the room. I think that might actually have been like a change in 2. Or at least it's much easier to see there in places. So you'll have this zombie on the floor, and as you walk around the room, if you watch it like carefully, it's just gonna like follow you. Just like... And once again, devil may care attitude. I will actually recycle save slots. When playing games of this nature, especially back in the day, that was not what you did. You filled the memory card with your Resident Evil save slots by just always saving on different... Oh, right. UI. I actually do like that it works like that, because sometimes I like to just take, like, a clip of ammo, knowing that I'm going to run through it, and then I have that slot free. This is not one of those times, though, so let me actually grab that out of here, too, while I'm at it. Yeah, always rotate your saves. Now you, I think I actually can probably save the bullets and just kind of... Excuse me. Oh, there's a little room back there to double check. So you just wait right there. If this looks around, I can definitely leave that one alone. And it does look around, yeah. Yeah, I can just very, very easily never kill that one zombie and just unlock that door. Cool. Which makes this the high traffic area, so... Stand down. You. Okay, come on. Just one more. Blood pools. We're good. So yeah, I can just unlock this from this side. And ta-da! It's one zombie that I can avoid ever actually dealing with. Is this the note? Pretty sure this is the note. Oh, dear, read my diary. Okay, you want one more? There you go. At night we played poker with Scott the guard, Alias, and Steve the researcher. Steve was very lucky, but I think he was cheating. What a scumbag. Today, a high-ranking researcher asked me to take care of a new monster. It looked like a gorilla without any skin. They told me to feed them live food. When I threw in a pig, they were playing with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling the guts out before they actually ate it. Around 5 o'clock this morning, Scott came in and woke me up suddenly. He was wearing a protection suit. It looked like a spacesuit. He told me to put on one as well. I heard there was an accident in the basement lab. It's no wonder. Those researchers never rest, even at night. I've been wearing this annoying spacesuit since yesterday. My skin grows musty and feels very itchy. By way of revenge, I didn't feed the dogs today. Now I feel better. Went to the medical room because my back is all swollen and itchy. They put a big bandage on my back, and the doctor told me I did not need to wear the spacesuit anymore. I guess I can sleep well tonight. I got this morning, caught another blister on my foot. It was annoying. I had to drag my foot as I went to the dog pen. They've been quiet since morning, which is very unusual. I know some of them escaped, but I'll be in real trouble with the Highlands coming up. No, I didn't feel well. I decided to see Nancy. It's my first day off in a long time, but I stopped by the guard on the way out. They say the company has ordered that nobody leaves the grounds. I can't make a phone call. What kind of joke is this? I heard a researcher who tried to escape from the mansion was shot last night. My entire burning body feels burning and itchy at night. When I was scratching and swelling on my arm, a lump of rotten flesh fell off. What the hell is happening to me? I guess I'm not really doing this in the right sort of voice. Fever gone but itchy. Hungry and eat doggy food. Itchy, itchy Scott came. Ugly face that killed him. Tasty. Itchy. Tasty. Also the date being 4. That I actually like as a piece of short horror fiction. Like... yes. I'm not going to use them anytime soon, but yes. I mean, yeah, there have to be better than that, but it's a good one. Like, especially by the standards of this game's writing everywhere else, that's an amazing bit of prose. Oh yeah, the part where Code Veronica gets weird and sort of lazy and just has a remake of the entire first game in the basement. So let's see. I checked that door. That was a armor door. I really want to like Code Veronica more than I do. Plants moving too much. Water pump. Lid happens to be open. This says to me, come back later with some weed killer. There's that tiny around the corner. Yeah. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna put little gems in when I have the second one. I mean, I like the Ashford family thing. If nothing else, because like it's good to canonically establish that no, this company is run by like weird, eccentric people too. All right. Oh, the Nosferatu fight was great. Bandersnatches are a cool design. I like the one giant spider that's under the ice at first. I like some of the stuff that they were doing with the cameras since they had the option. I don't like Steve at all. Like, Steve is really painful. And I don't like the final boss going full anime. I also don't like how I really have to hold this trigger down for that to work, this controller. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, Code Veronica entered development before 3 did. So, okay, this is going to be a very high traffic hallway. Oh. Touchdown. So how weird is it that I'm this far into the game and have not seen a green herb? Armory door. Come on. I know you're faking it, come on. Do you want to kick your head off? I'll kick your head off. Here you go. And that's just really fun to do. nothing uncommon? Oh, medicinal herbs. Blah, 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 blah. Green is good. Green plus red is full heal. Blue is poison. Well, poison cure. Blue is the opposite of poison. There we go. Joe, why are all your comments so weird about everything? And this connects that to whatever this is, okay. Nope, not you either. Ha. Now what are you gonna do? Shoot. Thank you. The ammo starvation is real. I believe this is another save room? Alright, the chemical. Let's see. These can go in here for now. I do not have a shotgun yet. Yep. Got that herb. Probably going to be using it very shortly, honestly. So that whole dog hallway, yeah, I just skipped that by going this way. And I'm kind of confident in that. What the heck is that second emoji you used there? Oh, okay. I thought it was a hand for a second. No, no, it's the obvious thing that it would be, of course. Okay, so that way leads back out that way. I'm gonna come up here and how tough is this? I got 14 bullets. Okay, you are definitely in the way. There's no potential for like slaloming on by. Come on. Okay. Basically out of ammo, but got this whole hallway nice and secured. So before even going any further down this way, I am going to double way the hell back. back that sucker up somehow. Wait, are you offering me a PlayStation 4? Because that's pretty darn generous. I'll have to actually think about that for a bit.
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa.
Did I follow you on Twitter?
This hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first.
If I follow you on
must
Twitter,
be a
I'll just
back
DM
door
you, or you can
somewhere.
DM me and talk about that more in
Let's
detail.
try to find
It is
it
incredibly
first,
generous,
shall we?
though.
Okay. Let's
And also
separate
back that
again.
up.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But
I mean-
how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
Okay, that should work then. I got my green herb and my bag of acid. So Barry, you know you need to like fire these out of something, right? You can't just like chuck them at people. Yeah, that. Uh-huh. It is the you're right. I did, yes. And honestly speaking, like as much experience as I have with this series, I can't for the life of me explain damage typing. So why did I go this way? I mean, besides the fact that I, like, got distracted by Barry and gotta throw this pile of acid rounds in here. This one where I left one in the hall here? Yep, but it's one that I can just totally ignore. Every single time. And what kind of door is that again? Was it armor like freaking all these have been? Sure was. Okay. It's good to have mascot zombies here and there. reward for solving this puzzle is just all the green herbs. Got some rolling papers out, so I mean, that's saying something. Please be the armor key. You are the armor key. Hooray. Now I can open basically all the doors. Like that one there. What should I is the question. I guess I'm in the area. No, what are you looking shotgun for? Besides that one puzzle, I used the rifle shotgun. I'm gonna have to make a quick cargo haul here. I swear, I do not want to waste the ammo on that one zombie. So I'm just going to continually take this stupid path. Where I run past both that one and that one upstairs to get to my box. Hello. Consolidate the ammo up. And let's stick those in here for now. I'll keep the keys on me. I won't forget to take out the ink ribbon. That was the hardest thing in here. I haven't saved it in a bit. Might as well do that before doing the armor key loot trip. Now I'm just enough to actually start the thing. So I believe the first stop's actually up here. Right, as there was. There's a pair of doors here. Oh, that's helmet. And that's a password. Okay. Yeah, I know. Is there no shift floor button? That's really annoying. Okay, I guess I'm going to just shortcut past this guy again. It's fun to do. Oh, I set the wrong angle. Woke you up. Hang on. Oh no. I could just like avoid that hallway altogether, honestly. No reason to keep cutting through it, but I will treasure this always. Even though I think, as Jill, there's no actual reason to ever take that. It's like, with Chris, you take the broken shotgun, and you take it to the room with the actual shotgun. If you take the actual shotgun off the wall, the ceiling starts closing on you. And you gotta, like, brace it to get through there. But as Jill, you know, you have a wonderful, wonderful line, which I think is coming up really soon. Also, I thought there's that one zombie up there on that balcony, which has a hole in it. Just seeing me running down here and never knows quite what to do. This was the door I can open now. This is the mirror room. And there's a mirror in this room. One of those fancy couches. Hey. I'll see something behind you later, okay? Come on, you can do it. You can make it on your own. Okay, now that's what your friend wants. There might be stuff behind you, unfortunately, pal, so, oh, I unequipped that at some point. Hang on. Just gonna waste that. Grab that. And then I think if I'm quick enough, I can, yep, save the bullet on him. Cool. Various things. And here's a reminder, everybody. Chris has 2 fewer inventory slots. So that's the whole thing. Okay, at this point, I have to go to the East Wing. I don't want to go the dog way, I just don't. Got some stuff to drop off on the way anyway. Also, not that I should be checking, My inventory is full. What the heck was this room? Oh, I know what this room is. It's a very later room. Oh, it's not a very later room. It's a I need to drop stuff off room. I am already like a third of the way through the game, I think. Believe it or not. This door's fine now. Yeah. So I fully cleared that out. The basement theme in this game, you mean? The thing that makes the Director's Cut edition such a special game? I'm just keeping this on because I think I need it soon. Do. A bunch of stuff on the second floor to check out. But I think if I go out this door, turn left, and go through a couple doors, I can get rid of this broken shotgun. Oh. All my plan for nothing. For that locked. So I guess, begrudgingly, I will have to eventually go down the dog hall. Which is fine, I just have to not get caught up on things and, all that. Also, have been done this way. I have not been done this way. I know what you're wondering. By my logic, is Jill Chan's now. And I'm gonna say sure. A red herb. Chilling back here? Sure is. That's all on here, right? Yeah. Now just think about the fact, if I was playing as Chris, I would have 2 fewer item slots for all this. in Resident Evil 2, it's 8 and 10 instead of 6 and 8. It's a bit more manageable. Or is it 8 and 8, and then you can just get the 2 exclamation for anyone? Okay. Lighter. I will keep for later. I'll save this for when I have a greener to mix with it. I will keep my weird, nasty mixed herb combo on me. It's one of the various interesting alternate modes in the remake. Unlinks the item boxes. Maybe if I really got the space on the way out. Have yourself there. So I love this guy in a lab full of zombies, writes a letter to his girlfriend, and the zombies are just like outside in the halls, and he's just kind of dealing with it. I mean, granted, that's backwards. Need to reset that, hopefully. Yeah, you get in here. Drain the fish tank so you can move it. Then there's basically this other cover here, all the way over. Just more ammo, huh? Well. More junk for the bin. So I don't know if I'm gonna have this game finished tonight. I'm definitely got the mansion finished tonight. And if I get to the lab, I'm definitely finishing the whole thing. I just don't remember how long the backyard takes in the original version. Just don't feel the need to save that often. I have more in here? You combine off this screen, that'd be really nice. It's actually very nice looking stairs for like PlayStation 1 at launch graphics. Like they must have the good textures for that. Is this the room? Ah, okay, I'll go get mine later. A lot of this in the first Resident Evil. A lot of this. But, you know, I appreciate, like, the strategy of, like, which zombies do I take out when to get a clean path to which save room. And I think back when I was, like, really playing this, one of these first two I just never even bothered with. So first of all, mix them herbs. And now, I have a very important question for everybody. Who the hell draws an entire map in invisible ink? That's... like... that's a task. But yeah, just a couple things left on this floor to check out. Of course, gotta dish that later, though. Pretty sure I don't need a round gun. Actually, shouldn't need this broken shotgun for a bit either. hopefully I can get at least one of these keys on this trip too. Such luxurious space in my inventory for a bit. Straight up there and across. Okay. Have been in there? Ah, this room. First and foremost. Cover these very conspicuous vents in the floor with these statues. That looks pretty covered. Could you be less picky about the placing of the statue? Okay. That's annoying. I was thinking, you know what, should I save it before I do this? And then I'm thinking, nah. I have this puzzle memorized. I know exactly where to put this. No, it's a couple pixels off. How far back is this? Because if this is way far back, then screw it. And I'm going to take a break for the night. No, I just loaded it. Well, I got both these keys, so that's something. I'll just do different things right now. It's fine. I did do that. Okay, that's not too bad, actually. This will be this later, right? Right here. I'll do the balcony stuff. A long way around, of course, because my friend there. Sure. So can't help but notice this is loaded. So Forrest, buddy. I know, as everyone who plays Resident Evil knows, it is a waste to ever just shoot the birds, but come on, man. No, I'll leave that one way out, thanks.
Richard, what happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake and also poisonous. Ugh.
Poisonous? Oh no. Richard, hold on.
There is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
I mean, I probably would too. I know where this serum is. Gotta pass my good buddy here. Do some rearranging of a few things. I might actually just keep those on me for the time being, because I might have a boss fight coming up. And I might be living real dangerously for that boss fight, just for expediency's sake. Okay, did grab it. So the thing I learned too when I recreated this in The Sims is like, this is an incredibly claustrophobic building for a mansion with all these like narrow freaking halls and no windows and like most of it. But such nice hardwood floors. It's a trade-off, you know? It's too far.
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it.
No! Richard!
That's how poison works, right?
Jill,
Also venom?
be careful.
Oh, thanks for that. Thanks a lot for that. Oh, you'll see in like a few seconds, I believe. There's a reason I got the big ammo bag out for this. So I think. Oh. How did you get unequipped? What the hell? Yeah, I'm still more or less fine. Rude pukey zombie. Attacking me when my gun is mysteriously unequipped. Again, Joe, you gotta stop pushing these cabins before I know which way you're pushing them. Here we go. Is that an ink ribbon on that table? Filthy, disgusting ink ribbons. The whole house is littered with them. Okay, this is the other stop for the lighter. Good to know. May as well throw this away while I'm in the area. Alright, there's this door too, that's right. Hell yes. No reason. About that big. Do I actually have to fight here? I guess. I guess we have to actually fight it. I don't think I do. At least not right this second. Yeah, like, they do some interesting stuff in this visually for what they had to work with. Oh yeah, this is like all vertex moving this early on, I'm pretty sure. No. I guess I'll save it before I do that again. It's not like I'm low on ink ribbons. So I'm trying to remember too, like, is there a reason to fight the snake? There has to be, right? Like, I didn't get anything of value in that room yet. But yeah, let's... They're gonna save. And then let's get a clean sweep here of these rooms. Keep the gun just 'cause I feel wrong not keeping the gun. So that should be enough to loot these closets upstairs real quick. Oh, and I forgot to grab the lighter. I think I forgot to grab the lighter. Okay. It's just in. It's not have the lighter yet. That'll do. And was it in these or I have to go waiting for it? monster here. Bugs. Or I guess the actual... Well, those are actual. Those are huge. Ah, okay. I'm pretty sure it'll be waiting for me if I go back in there. But yeah, I remember always fighting it somewhere bigger than that little cramped room. But I also remember the remake more than this one, so it could just be crossing those wires again. Okay, there's the lighter. Clip. Wood is stored in the stove. Okay, now for a map of this floor that I've pretty much, you know, got mapped out already, but I'll take it. And greener, which I'll definitely take. This is okay. Now I guess I'm gonna go save it and try the BS blocked events puzzle again. And just burn through Incomes of Tomorrow. And then if that goes well, I'll feel like fighting the snake. This particular trip. Those can stick around in here. That's fine. Now to once again die to some picky as all hell hitboxes. Like, I swear. that one is already pretty much lined up, so I just... That one's definitely in place. It's definitely good on that axis. And that should be it. That's the button. That's great. What am I doing? That should be it. Okay. Get an item for another puzzle entirely. Or big key lock, I should say. Oh, that was the thing. And while I'm back here, I will continue on to here. This little back closet here. There was a thing. I can't. What the hell? Is there a light switch? Is there a... Ah. Okay. Get that there. Okay. I'm pretty sure the lighter now lives in the item box for the rest of the game. Unlike keys, doesn't have the "you're never gonna use this again, you want to throw it away" sort of thing. And I don't remember a third time where you actually have to use it. This can sit in here for a while. You can come out and play. He can come out and play. You I think we're done with. I got a nice mixture. That should be plenty, but just in case, let's grab another. Find those. Get that individually packaged ink ribbon I got sitting in there. Just save the hell out of this. Why not? Okay. Gotta empty it before I can load it. Okay, that's weird. It's gonna be very embarrassing if the snake's just not there. It's also gonna be very embarrassing if the snake just like kills me or poisons me. Oh, good, you're actually here. Ow. As I was saying. Okay, let's try that again. With less being eaten. See, I'm saving generously now, so that sets me back all of a few seconds. Gotta question the decision to not put any sort of antidote before this fight. Was that it? Okay. So, another bit of,
Am I poisoned?
yeah.
Give me the serum. Barry. Barry?
Barry, it's a little creepy to me, just like pick me up off the floor, carry me over here, give me some antitoxin, and then just kind of like pulling a tuxedo mask. Anyway, that went well. That can go away. Frankly, that can go away for a bit. Didn't I have like 5 billion engrams in here? Oh well. Yeah, I could have sworn I had a truckload of them in the trunk. Apparently, I didn't save getting all that ability to save. Oh. Oh, really? Traveling nice and light now. Bye again, buddy. Bye again, buddy. Just left this in here. Gonna actually go where I use that now. I gotta redo that room, but whatever. I don't really have to right this second. In fact, I think that'll use up this key. What was this door? Oh right, this was the piano room. Yeah, there was the one zombie carting some shotgun shells in there. There's the thing to do later. There's like an urban rip on the floor. I can skip that section for now, but it's unlocked. To fight or not to fight? I think not to fight. Alright, that felt a little anticlimactic, but, you know. Yes, I'd love to discard that. Look at me and my no keys. Hey, doggy. That's the sound I wanted to hear. Well, I didn't want to hear because that's kind of distressing, but you know. I'm gonna collect my 5 million green herbs from back here. And now a slight detour to shove these in a box because this is a lot of herbs to be carrying around. This better not be the door I think it is. Excuse me, dropping off 50,000 herbs. Healing is abundant. Okay, got that on me. I think that's the only funny shaped key I need for this section. First, a question. What's the scariest room in the house? The bathroom with a rug in it is the scariest room in the house. Also, this is a horrifying design for a bathroom. Like, you got this weird little corner nook, and you got this ceiling fan right over the tub, and then the plungers around that corner over here. And there's also literally nothing at all in this room. I thought there was. You did not, but like, shag carpet was a thing. Okay, this is a room where we're gonna have a good line coming up soon. Good line. Better not be another reason to have the lighter. Good. Now, when you're playing as Chris, you have to get this and put it on here. I think it doesn't actually work for Jill, and we get a good scene. Excuse me. Did I just accidentally deactivate one of the most iconic lines in the game when playing as Jill by doing the puzzle the right way? Am I history's greatest monster? Yeah, I think I just killed the Jill sandwich line. If you come in here and you take that shotgun and you don't have the broken one to replace it with, these doors locked, the ceiling starts crushing you. Barry comes to rescue you. Says, gee, you were almost a Jill sandwich. Like, Okay. This door came through. This door is different. Do I need to fight you? Can I, like, juke you a bit? Because, like, I know... This is not a heavy traffic area. It's part of the reason. I mean... Oh, this room, right. What is even in here in the original? That's some very good crows. You're not sure. Okay, middle age on this side. Man, there's no need to feel down. No, but I think... Also, yes. Okay. Alright. Yes, next is... Lively Boy. And then... There's no need to feel down. Now, oh, the crow's gonna flip out. Or are they gonna just be polite? Did I do the puzzle right? Okay. So now... I need the rest of that shotgun ammo. I also need to get these. That's looking pretty good. Now, the question is, can I juke the zombie one more time? Yeah, just 6 of them. It's pretty rough. Oh, you're gonna make it easy on me, huh? Thanks. And I believe that zombie will now just go away. Because we are done with the zombies in the mansion portion of the game. And now I get hit by a dog. And I get hit by a dog again. And then I have one crest missing. Thought I was being super cool there, you know? Which also means... Sorry, buddy. What a terrible waste of ammo, mainly. And a green herb. Well. I have the red jewel, don't I? Is there some value in that section? I guess there is. Got all this, right? Except for that room, which has one of those other keys I don't have yet. Yeah. Oops. It's the wrong way. It's such a weird room to just like have to go through once and then be totally cut off. presumably, maybe there's a crest or a jewel from back here. And if that is not the case, then I am going to need to do some walkthrough stuff. Stay right there. Okay, now I can get up. So I'm there and have to deal with you again. Oh my. Okay, just let's put this one's on the floor here. Hi there. Have fun. Okay. So now I have a problem because based on my memory, I need to get the other one of those. Oh, thank you for whatever that was, whoever that was. I'm not seeing a message yet. But yeah, I need to get the red jewel and blue jewel to get that one door open. And the red jewel is in a room, which, according to my memory, is south of the dining room there. But that does not exist in the original game. That was one of the things that was moved. So, I am going to have to be this jerk and just, real quick, like, oh no, that's way later. So I need one of these crests. Which is the thing. Where did I just walk past one of those? Oh. Oh. Well. That's a discovery that I just made. You're gonna laugh, I'm sure. Let me just, Not through this way again. All clever. I forgot that this was a thing. And in my defense, the last time I played this copy of Resident Evil, I was playing in arranged mode, and this puzzle changes in that. Anyway, let's visit our friend one more time here. Yeah. Oh, you knew it was gonna happen, right? The one time I have no reason at all to go through there, and I do for the heck of it before leaving the mission entirely. Oh, is it? There you go. Yeah, you see that? There's a red eye and a blue eye. But when you put in just the blue, to put it on any time, you get this last crest. Then we get the red thing up from that side. This is what happens when I don't play this game for 20 years. At least this version of this game. Yeah. Anyway. That is the first good chunk of the game done. Now we go outside, which I think is pretty quick and breezy. And, yeah, I'll go this way. I was gonna say, might as well use that typewriter because I have the everything on me, but, like, it's still way out of the way. Anyway, we're coming upon the part of Resident Evil that everybody forgets about. Everybody remembers there's the mansion, and then with some prompting they remember there's also the little, like, outbuilding behind the mansion. But what you forget is between the two, there's this whole little section of just like shenanigans. It is time now for those shenanigans. Oh man, healing. Fine. Killed this poor zombie. Who, if I had remembered through the gem thing, would have lived. And made it to shift change. Of course that one dog gets its one little hit in. A lot of those tonight. I see a handle. Those disembodied handles that we get in adventure games and never not in adventure games. Horror especially. Thank you. Picky, this game with its shoving puzzles. Is that good enough for you? Let's be flush with the wall too? Yes, I will take the crank. That wonderful, wonderful crank. With its specified square-shaped end. To separate it from the other disembodied cranks. A concept that I have never seen outside of a Resident Evil game. Let's see, other ones for later. So many herbs, let go. Hey. Meow. Meow. A water passage, you say? You know, you could have just swam, Jill. Just saying. Oh, a cat. Right. I thought you were seeing the sound of the wolves howling in the background. Snakes! Snakes falling from the sky everywhere. Who cares? chance with these doggies here. They are such a pain to actually fight if you're inclined to do so in this game. And relatively easy to dodge. And I forgot that the backyard was just like made of herbs. Holy cow. What do you want? There's food in your dish, I think. There's some food in your dish. Yeah, he just kind of serpentine a little bit, they're fine. Actually stopping to fight them, huge deal. That's a thought. It's a gargoyle. Don't need this many mixed herbs on me. I definitely do not need this ammo on me. I might need this crank on me. But I'm willing to risk it for now. Yeah, you could, but you don't. I mean, one in the box, but like... He hates cursed first aid sprays. They make us knock a death rank. I know I already used one. This is the properly spooky bathroom, right? In the murky bathtub is... yeah, just a key. You really figure there's gonna be like a big jump scare there. Bad camera angle here. Can you be nice? Can you be nice? Nope. Yeah? Petting you. So does this make the music in this room the Red Book audio? I do appreciate they at least made the effort to not just have everything have the same nothing here message when you search it, but like they pick some weird ones. Very disorienting this little hallway here. Hmm. Aww. Oh, I left. It's fine. So I wanted to show it off. Yeah, stick it. Oh, okay, that wasn't what I thought it was. Somewhere in here, this big old boss fight, which I should really have as explosive rounds out. This is one of these. I suck at these. Who doesn't suck at these? This is like... the 3 puzzles you meet in Adventure Game Hell, you know? Like, you... show me that, sliding tile puzzle that you just, like, cannot be bothered to do. I will slide those tiles for you, no problem. These ones, like... I do not know how many times in my life I have solved this puzzle. Usually I'm doing this. Simple. Minimum number of steps. And yes, my strategy was to scramble until I got a random pattern that I can work with. That's not what I really want to carry, though. I mean, that's why she's the master. Just I mean, that is math. Ah, that is significantly more important math. But yeah, I need like an empty inventory to deal with this. Okay, so I don't want to deal with either of these doors for now. To find the save room. I'm going to drop everything off. Probably actually save in there. And then it's time to play with chemicals. And which side is saved? Is it this side? Okay. Oh, what's this room? Right. I think the real answer is neither side until I do a thing. Let's try this one though. I should kidder that guy. So one of these doors, I believe, leads to Spider Hell. I think it's that one. To a series of closets. Our save room. Or a bathroom, okay. I mean, don't know that I have to go in there right this second. Okay, that's where I came in from, right? And this is... It's like the only 2 blurbs in the game. Nope. Well. Could have sworn there's an item room right around here. Or I could drop off all the stuff picking up. And save it. If I recall, the purpose of this. Did I just not go in there? Let me do this first. One more shove over first. That should do it. Okay. I believe that's in position. Ah, here's the save room. Okay. So I'm gonna drop off this for later. Drop off this for later. Add this to the big herb pile. And use one of my precious ink ribbons, I think. Before basically just kind of screwing around in here briefly. So yes, I am going to take a moment, probably not saving it honestly, and just double check what, if anything, is in Spider Hell. And like, I am planning to reload it after this. I'm just going to kill them all, get super poisoned. Ooh, I forgot they did that. That's a nice touch. I'll let you know if you can open your eyes or whatever. Oh, that actually hurt. That's a really nice touch. Cool. That is a puzzle hint? And there is literally no other reason to come in here and waste all that ammo and get poisoned and generally have a bad time. Yeah, it's a pistol clip. Okay, that's... What a horrible room. There's no reason to ever enter. Red sign on the wall. The dartboard? Pinball machine is not useful. I think this is a puzzle. We got... Yeah. We got 3, 6, 9, and maybe with a 6 layout, but you don't get like a good top view of it. Dartboard is nothing. So yeah, this is officially a definitely reloading exploratory save. And this word from me to you, you do not have to mess with the room full of spiders in the outbuilding at all. It is pointless and awful. It better have been like a tip to how to solve that quick. I actually break here for the night because I am getting a little punchy and this puzzle involves math. And then there's the whole going back into the mansion thing, and it is 6:30 already. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here, but I will go out on a note of doing a boss fight the wrong way, I suppose. Heavily poisoned, armed with the wrong weapon. Because, yeah, the dorms are, in fact, a whole thing. I forgot all about the B room. The B room is fun. Yep. No, I'll stick with the shotgun. Why not? So yeah, the big secret Resident Evil 2 of Resident Evil 1 is everything about the dorms is awful and terrible and poisonous. But it does have adequate bathrooms. And like 2 blue herbs flash the whole place. And this guy. My mission right now is honestly just to like properly enjoy the game over screen. Also, like, where is progress right now? Oh. Oh, okay. Well, this would be a cool place to die. Somehow, for a moment, I forgot this was back here. Bunch of crates and... You know, Joe, if you weren't worried about like swimming for like 5 seconds, not even swimming, you can just like get in the water and, you know, keep your. Oh, that's gotta be. I got the thing. It's like the worst camera angle we have to do here. Okay. Is that enough? Yeah, that's fine. One more good shove. I mean, much like I did Silent Hill with the double Dahlia, I don't mind going double shark. I do, however, have to dismiss this puzzle here as like tedious busy work when you get down to it. That was too much, wasn't it? It's like a little lip, isn't there? Oh no. You probably would have jumped that, Joel. And look, now you're getting wet anyway. What have we learned? We've learned nothing. That's what we've learned. Okay, so that's where the chemicals go. Have to do that part? Oh. Colleagues anyway. Okay, now if I'd had the chemicals, I'd be done there. Did the remake add the whole giant shark thing? Is that really all there is in this version of it? Just that one little loop around and you just mix your chemicals, take them down here, and oh. Come to me, my fine feathered friends. Let's... Not you, make it fun. There we go. So yep, tomorrow is Wednesday. I'll probably be back tomorrow night at some point to play the rest of Resident Evil 1. And then move on to one of the other ones in my horror game stack.